Justin Trudeau was caught at the Taylor Swift concert dancing while Montreal burns. Hi, everyone. My name is Christopher. I'm the host of the Open Mind Show right here on YouTube. I'm trying to inject a level of political moderation in our hyper-politicized world. So if you're liking my content, definitely like, subscribe, share. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Folks, as a Canadian, there has been a lot in the news about Justin Trudeau over the past many years, and our election is coming up in October 2025, and I'm sure many Canadians will have their voices heard. But Justin Trudeau was at the Taylor Swift concert here in Toronto, and he was pictured or videotaped dancing. Here's Justin Trudeau dancing away, caught dancing at Taylor Swift's concert. But interestingly enough, there were many protests in Montreal, the pro-Palestinian protests that really took over the city. And this is what happened in Montreal. Now, this took over a lot of news sources, but here's what happened. Now, Twitter was all over Justin Trudeau for basically dancing in Toronto while Montreal was burning, and Twitter was fully lit up with comments about, well, Justin Trudeau is in Toronto enjoying a concert. There's a massive protest happening in Montreal, burning the city down. Thanks, Trudeau, kind of thing. Now, folks, I just want to say, I don't know if Trudeau missed the concert, that angry mob wouldn't have done what they did. I'm sure that they would have. So I want to temper people's anger towards Trudeau in, going to a concert when I don't know what he could have been doing in Montreal to stop that protest. But let's face it, folks, a prime minister really can't call for calm to stop something like that from happening. So I just want to temper that, number one. But number two, let's be real here, folks. Not a lot of people are even listening to Justin Trudeau and many world leaders from the G7 when it comes to what's happening in Israel and the Gaza Strip. In fact, more protesters are routinely condemning all leaders, perceivably from all sides, about their action or lack of action, lack of condemning leaders in Israel in particular, and what's happening in the West Bank and Gaza. So what's interesting here is that, again, I think it's very convenient, I think, for Twitter to see Justin Trudeau dancing at a Taylor Swift concert. But again, folks, I don't think he could have prevented what was happening in Montreal. And subsequently, after Trudeau did call for calm, I'm not one to ever, jump on Justin Trudeau's side and take his side, but I am here to say, hey, you know what? Sometimes you do have to call some of what we're seeing online out and saying there's nothing the Prime Minister could have done to prevent that type of protest from happening. It happened, and it seemed to happen quite rapidly in Montreal. And let's be real, folks, these types of protests, again, I really do think moderates are 100% against. For sure, some are empathizers, some definitely denounce them outright. But I think moderates are the ones saying, you know what, it's one thing to protest, but to protest to that level about a foreign conflict is in fact a bit too much. And many moderates, again, they're much more focused, as most all of us are, on the economy and getting back to work and getting the economy under control again. So this is where I think moderates are less on the side of protesters when it gets to that level, and more so on the side of calm and order. Certainly, I do think there's an opportunity to protest, and people should exercise their civic duties. But at the end of the day, I don't think it should be taken to that level. And I don't think that Trudeau, had he not attended the Taylor Swift concert, could have done anything about that angry protest in Montreal. But let me know what you think, folks. Want to make this quick vote, just calling for a bit of calm when it comes to Trudeau. I know many Canadians are frustrated with Trudeau, and many are looking for his exit in October. But I just wanted to say, I don't think missing the Taylor Swift concert would have been able to stop what happened in Montreal. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. And again, remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one.